It was just a day. I don't know. Just another day. Just another day.
Hello, Anna here. That was a really creative introduction. Okay, wow, I'm tangled. I do really great first takes of scenes. I think I just do, they're perfect. Okay, so today has been a really just a really rough, long day. Can anyone relate? I don't know. The weather is nasty, and I slept horribly. Hopefully it's not going to turn into a thing, but I couldn't fall asleep till like 3 in the morning, and then I was like awake, and then I was asleep, and I kept getting woken up by my feeding pump beeping, and when it does that, it's like, you know, I don't even know what it says, but it's something about like, hey, there's, you know, we can't get anything through, like no feeds can get through. It says some weird words, and it basically means that you have a kink. And when that happens when I'm sleeping, it means that I'm like really restless. And that happened like 3 or 4 times. And then I have this really big thing when my body's like, my autonomic nervous system starts freaking out. And one of the big things for me is humidity. So I woke up and it was like humid. And then I'm like hot. And then I'm hot. And then it's humid. But then it's cold. And then I'm like, I was telling my mom, and I'm like, it's so hot in here. She's like, nah. And then I like took off all my like warm clothes, and then I was like, it's kind of cold in here, but then I put on like my little shawl, and I was like, it's so hot in here and humid, and oh my word, it was ridiculous. And then I was all stressed out, and then I was like tired, and then it was really stressed out, and then it was tired, and then it was just like and then it was doing stuff, and I washed my hair though. That was nice. And I got some stuff done and sorted through, some paperwork sorted through, and organized, and I went through. This was fun. It ended up being more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I was going through like CDs that I had, and I had like, you know, this whole stack of CDs, and nowadays it's like, but there were some in there that I was like, what is this? Or I knew what it was, and it was like one song, and so I just transferred onto my laptop, and then I was like, let's just throw this away. But there was a couple that I discovered, and I remembered, oh my word, this is a video of me. I had one where I did this presentation in Flute Studio. This was like my sophomore year. We had to do a presentation for a certain age group for like if we were gonna educate them, and I chose elementary school. Oh, it was so fun. It brings back so many memories. I would like watch the whole thing, and then listening to myself play, and then anyway, there's one on there that I need to watch that I came across, but another one, but that might be a little more emotional, so I think I'll just hold out one more day. So that was really good. That was fun. And then it was good to get that like more organized. And I was just kind of like, I'm doing this and this and this and this and this, because I was just like had to like do stuff today. I was like really like, I don't know, my body was crazy. And now I have this really toasty room because it was freezing in here. And I have this little heater, so I turned it on low, went downstairs to cook my noodles, came back upstairs, and I was like, it's been been a while. I'm like, wow, it's really warm in here. It's gloriously warm, especially since I'm going to be putting, oh, I can't even get it, this much fluid in me, and this is not 98 degrees, especially it feels freezing cold in winter time, obviously. So, not that it's winter time, but it's cold. So, yeah, so I figured I'd heat things up in here, and then I figured I'd say hey to you guys, because I haven't said hey yet. And that's all for now. Peace out.
Hello, people. I don't know what to say. My words, I just used them all up talking with my brother for like, I don't know, half an hour and laughing really hard. And then I was like, Shmo, we should have said something to the camera, to my peoples. And then he was like, oh no, not, or whatever. He made excuse he made it, and I was like, it's fine. It's late, so I think I am just not going to be eating any noodles at all anymore for a while. I haven't been eating them much at all lately, but maybe a few times a week, a couple times a week. And I've just been eating rice, which has no fiber and has way less calories, way less protein. I don't know, I'd have to look at the nutritional facts. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But I had noodles tonight because I just really felt like having noodles, and we had been all out, and my mom had gone to the store today and gotten some, or last night she had, and so they were good, and I didn't even eat as many as I sometimes do, but my stomach is all bloated. I have to stop my feeds for the night because I just can't get the extension, the little attachment that you put into the actual tube. That sometimes won't go in, or it won't stay in, it'll pop out if there's so much pressure, like from inside your stomach, or intestines, there's so much pressure, it'll just kind of pop it back out. I tried so hard and it just kept coming out, so then I'm just like, well, now I know that. It was just a day. I don't know, just another day. Just another day in the day of my life, but in all of your lives it was a day. It wasn't a super easy day for me, but it wasn't a really, really hard day. So what I say sometimes to people is it's like the in-between days are a lot of times the hardest when you're fighting something like this, when you're, going through something that's taking such a long time. Like, yes, preparing for an appointment, preparing for whatever, and having this done and doing that, like, those things are hard. And they can be stressful or whatever, but the day-to-day just life is probably the hardest anyway. So it was just another day for me, and that's pretty much all I have to say, you guys. We didn't do much. We sat here in bed. I did some things, but I believe those were announced in my earlier segment of this program. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate that very much. I haven't said that in a very long time. That just rolled off the tip of my tongue. I think I'm becoming a professional. Good job, Anna. So good night to you guys, and I will see you all super soon. Bye bye.